you're going to hunt down Arsenal now?
Well, listen, I've said exactly what I said from the beginning. That what we were going to do. We're going to do our thing. They're going to do their thing. Don't slip, because if you do, then don't expect us not to be on your case. And they had a wobble, Great first half, 2-0 up at Anfield, played fantastic. Second half, nightmare. Should have got beat. Hung on for the draw. They're going to spin it 1 point gained. It's not 1 point gain though, is it? Because it's 2 points lost because you were 2-0 up. And the fact is, whether you like it or not, you've now opened the door, because before that game, it wasn't in our hands. You still had the lead, whether we beat you at the Etihad or not. The fact is now it is in our hands. So if we win every game, we've won the league. So game on.
That was a narrative a lot of people said after the game. 1 point gain, would have taken it before
Only they did. Only they did. When you're in a title race and you need to win every game because you've got City on your neck, you need to win every game. You can't drop points. Not when you're 2-0 up. We did it last year. We were 2-0 down at West Ham and came back and drew 2-2. That's a point gained, because you were 2-0 down, you're out of it. You wasn't winning. Half time, I'd have took a point because we were getting beat. At half time, they wouldn't have took a point. If you'd have offered them a point at half time at 2-0 up, would they have took it? No, because they were 2-0 up. They thought they were going to win. So that's the difference. So they can spin it how they want, but the fact is they dropped points. They've opened the door. Game on.
Yeah, I mean, there's been a lot of interesting takes from Gooners this week. Some getting angry at any Gooner that criticised the individual game and the poor second half, bad substitutions. Some completely thrown in the towel. Some very prominent Gooners online as well, the likes of Curtis Shaw, title over, title done. Why do you think there's so many throwing in the towel and so much infighting again after just dropping, as they would say, a couple of points?
Listen, not all Arsenal fans are like that. I said that before, and they said, "Oh, well, you must know different Arsenal fans." I'm just going off the online ones I know, the AFTV boys and that. That I don't want to judge the whole fan base on them, because I understand it's not them. But the thing is with them, it's the first season in a title race for a long time, and they're bound to get a bit wobbly if it doesn't go their way. That's natural. It happened to us in our first season. We probably did the same. But the difference is now we've been in a few of these. We're calm, relaxed. I keep telling you, we're going to do our thing. And they're going to do their thing. It's 50-50 now. Right down the middle, 50-50. They deserve to be where they are. I'm not having this narrative where people say, oh, people dropped off. You've got to look at the points total and what they've done. It's unbelievable. But if they thought they were just going to steam it and City wasn't going to come back late, which we always do, which I try to say, it's not like I'm trying to tempt it. Some guy said to me, I like your fake confidence. Now, you know me, every single season in this time of the year, I tell you what we're going to do. And I'm saying the same. And all I'm saying is it's 50-50, game on. I prayed for points to be dropped at weekend to just let us see that little bit of the prize. And it happened. Could have been a lot worse, yeah. But happy days with it. 2 dropped in our hands.
Yeah, I mean, again, the mixture of mood. Again, when I look at City fans, you're all pretty much unified in, we're hunting you down. We're really confident. We know we can do it. Arsenal's are a lot more mixed. I know Don Robbie, we are still going to win it. Ironically, he got a lot of stick for criticising the substitutions of Arteta yesterday. But Lee Gunner, though, ended it with, but I still believe we're going to win it. I'm just criticising this individual game. There are some like Curtis Shaw, straight away, boom, it's done, it's over, it's finished. But I'm noticing a lot more infighting amongst Arsenal fans than with City. There's almost you guys are pretty much universally aligned with one another, barring a handful of opinions, where Arsenal fans are really some of them are getting at each other's throats, don't criticize. Others acting like they're not bothered they threw away a 2-0 lead. And for me, that's a real telltale sign of pressure within a fan base, because you should just be angry. I know this weekend, if you're 2-0 up against anyone and you draw 2-2, you'll be annoyed. That's how everybody's felt since the beginning of football. When you're 2-0 up and you lose, Everyone does.
Been there before. Second to last game of the season, 2-0 down, drew 2-2. Was I disappointed? Yeah. Did I panic? No. Went to the next game, Aston Villa at home, 2-0 down. Did we have a meltdown? No. 20 minutes later, winning 3-2, won the Premier League. So it is what it is. You know, we keep moving in the right direction. We're all calm. I do a lot of shows on my channel with City fans. There is the odd young one that gets a bit mad, and we have to say, look, just relax, man, relax. It is what it is. It's written in the stars. And yeah, the Arsenal fans, some of them will fight against each other and will argue, but you're going to get that. You're going to get that. I told you about the Emirates outside. They tried to say I made it up. It's all on camera. I was the only City fan round there. There was 200 Arsenal fans there. 90% of them, their arse was going because they thought it's over. But look at them now. They bounce back. They're well in the race. We're well in the race. Let the best team win. That's all I'm saying. Let the best team win. Let's go to the wire and let's get it down, and then we'll see. I think both teams could drop points coming up. I do believe that. I think there could be twists and turns. He always is. Only takes one bad referee decision, one injury, someone getting sent off. Things can change like that. But the fact that we're still on the coattails, the fact that we're still in the race, that's where they said we needed to be in the last 10 games, still on the coattails. So as long as we're on the coattails, there's always a chance. And I've never seen as many people rattled about a shark, Terry. Did you see that picture I put on of the Great White and I just put hello? Fucking hell. There's never been as many people rattled by a shark since Jaws 1 when they shut the beach down for the summer and everyone was kicking off because they couldn't sunbathe. That is how bad the Arsenal fans have been this week. So don't worry, that shark's still there. It ain't going away.
This here says there's no infighting, Terry. We're just confused. Well, look, I'll agree to disagree because I've seen Arsenal fans give opinions on multiple channels, and the comments from other Arsenal fans in the comments section are the definition of infighting because they're disagreeing with each other's opinion. Confused. I'd love to know what you mean by you're confused. What are you confused about? D also says here, Arsenal built the gap so can afford to draw at Liverpool. I mean, they can afford to draw as long as they don't lose more points now than what City do in the run-in. George here says, mathematically, we can draw to City and Newcastle away and win the rest of our games. We are winning it. Easier said than done, though. Quite worried as City look absolutely impeccable at the moment. I mean, that's true. I mean, the thing is, though, you're better off mathematically. You're better off losing one of those games and winning the other one.
Yeah,
you got 3 points rather than 2. So you've got to go for those wins because one win in those games is better than your thing. And you never listen.
The thing is, Terry, right? After watching the game, the 2-0 up at Anfield, and they let it slip. So teams now know, don't give up because there's a chance you can get it back. If Manchester City go 2-0 up anywhere, can you see anyone getting it back? Can you see Man City letting them off the hook and letting that back in?
That's not right now. I can't.
That's the difference for me. Manchester City went 3-1 down at Newcastle. What happened? We came back. We got a point. Yeah. If Newcastle go 2-0 down at home to Arsenal, do you think they're going to give up because they think they can't get something? They're going to look at that Liverpool team, which isn't a great Liverpool team, and think, let's do it. We can go at them. And I just think, you know, there's going to be more twists and turns. And I was praying for drop points. We got the drop points, and they've got a week break now to think about it, to watch the video again, to overthink it, to analyze it in the brain. We've just gone out and wiped the floor with Bayern Munich and kept the rhythm going. So these pros and cons of having a game every week and not. Yeah, if we get injuries, they'll say, oh, yeah, Bayern Munich game, whatever. But we didn't. We went out there absolutely brimming with confidence, smashed Bayern Munich, the whole camp's buzzing, and we're keeping ticking over, going into Leicester this weekend, then going to Bayern away, then an FA Cup semi-final, and then Arsenal. So we've got a really good run of games coming up, big games, where when you're on a run, you want them games coming thick and fast, Terry. We want to be every game. We want to be behind the team. We want to see Ireland scoring goals. We want to see this team growing and growing. And when you've just come off a 2-0, when you were 2 up at Liverpool and you've let it slip and you've got to wait for a week, it can get lonely in that week.
I certainly get you there, my friend. This here says Big Steve, legend, blue shark on the hunt. Is what the Mancunian way says here. The normal one Says the Premier League now offers nothing but top four race. City keep proving being close on points is a delusion. That there is a title race again and again.
Someone said in the comments, Big Steve, did you come back at Anfield? Let me tell you, every season, yeah, Liverpool away, Tottenham away, I put them down as losses. They write them off. All City fans do. We never win at Anfield. We never win at Tottenham. So you can. This is when you know they're rattled because they're saying, "Well, you didn't get a point at Arsenal at Anfield. Well, you didn't do this." No, but we went to the Emirates and beat you 3-1. So don't worry about what we're doing. You know, we went and done you on your turf in front of your fans, Ashburton Army and all that bollocks. We went there and done you. So you got to come to us and do us now. So if you want to win this league, make sure you turn up at the Etihad on the 26th and bring it, because you didn't bring it at home. We dealt with you and we'll deal with you again.
There we go. Just to the super chat, I was going to say that there is a title race. What you're confusing is City just come out on top. When Man United and Arsenal went through their title races, Man United came out on top. Between 2005 and 2009, the only two teams to win the league were Man United and Chelsea. But Man United then started to dominate that. And from 2007 up until 2013, City won one league title in that time. And City won, I think Chelsea won a couple. Man United won the majority. You know, City, there is title races. City have just been better than Liverpool. And if they beat Arsenal this year, they're just better than Arsenal. That doesn't mean there hasn't been a race. That doesn't mean they haven't been pushed the whole way. I think only like the Centurions year, you won it at a canter. But every other year, they've been in a race. So there is a title race. It's just that City have been better than everybody else. And people have got to, in my opinion, learn to accept that.